Hello, this is a short tour of Arch Linux running in VirtualBox. VirtualBox is a program which allows you to run another computer operating system on your computer. Here is the main VirtualBox interface. Your configured virtual machines will appear on the left. The settings for the highlighted virtual machine will be on the right. When you install a new virtual machine by clicking New, VirtualBox walks you through creating these settings. Later on, if you want to change the settings, you highlight the machine you want to change and click the settings icon, and you get the dialog that allows you to change any of the settings that are allowed to be changed. Settings cannot be changed while a virtual machine is running, just as you're not going to change the RAM chip in your computer while it is plugged in and turned on. Arch is a very lightweight Linux distribution. The concept behind Arch is to install a very basic Linux and then to install the programs that you want to use. By default, it does not include sound drivers, it doesn't include media players, it doesn't include a graphical interface. It just basically gets you started. And when it boots up, you boot up to the command line. When you first do the installation, the idea is that you will log in as root. Root comes from the idea of the root of a tree from which all the branches of the file system come, and do the rest of your configuration. On this machine, I've installed the sound architecture. I can play sounds from this installation. I've installed X, the package of utilities that allows me to use a graphical interface and a couple of graphical interfaces. Now I shall log in as user, and I can start X by entering the start X command. And this takes me to the Fluxbox window manager. A window manager in Linux terms is a very lightweight user interface that's designed primarily for starting and stopping programs. It doesn't have all kinds of built-in utilities. There is a clock. There are no desktop icons, although I could install a little utility to have desktop icons if I want them. I have done nothing whatsoever to configure this Fluxbox. I have not even done anything to the menu. But as you can see, when you look at my primary computer here, which is running the Fluxbox interface, you can do lots of really neat stuff with Fluxbox. It is very highly configurable. I can start programs from the command line simply by typing in the name of the program. I could add them on the menu, and here we are visiting our favorite website. I haven't done anything to try to get Adobe Flash Player working on this machine because I really don't care. My interest was in learning how to use VirtualBox and learning how to install Arch. And now we'll exit this, and I want to show you one other item here. I'm going to edit this file, the xinit.rc, which stands for X initiation runtime configuration. I just looked that up today to find out what RC meant. And now when I start X, I'll have an entirely different user interface. This is the GNOME user interface. It's for someone who's a Windows user, this is going to look somewhat more familiar. It's a very lightweight loan installation. There's not even an office suite. There's not even a media player. Again, in keeping with the Arch philosophy, the user will go out and get the one that he wants. And that's a little tiny tour of Arch Linux. And now when I shut down VirtualBox, the way I usually shut it down is to have VirtualBox power off the machine. Thank you.